Welcome to Tangling Together with me. We are going to make a tile today, and I found these in a Christmas Christmas decorations sale. So they were not that expensive, so I took them with me home. And I think we're going to try to make one of these today, because I think this could be kind of cool. So let us just open it up and take one of these out, because we only need one for now. Then we might make the other one another day. This one has a few scratches, but I think it's okay. A nice ribbon in here, and then this heart shape. If you don't find these one, you can get the one that is all around. They work just as well. See if I can open this one. Maybe I should do something here to get this open. I hope it isn't glued in place. I'm afraid this might be glued in place, but I don't want it like that. Let's see if it says something here. Customize your photo. Picture insert can also be used as cutting template. Doesn't say anything about how to open these. Let me try another one. Okay, this one goes off. Let me see if I can do it on this one. It's like this one is kind of glued on there. Let me see if I can try to lift it up. I might ruin this one. But if I can't get it off, then I cannot work on this one. Oh, there we go. Kind of popped over. Yeah, I didn't damage it that much. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this one in the box for now. We've got this one pulled from each other. So now we just open it. Maybe there is kind of a hinge right there in this one. So we can just open it and take this one out. Okay, good. I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'm just taking this one. Today I will do a Translucen-Z tile. So I got one of those. If you don't have a Translucen-Z tile, it's all okay. You can take whatever kind of tile you want, or maybe just a piece of paper if that's better for you. Let me just get a little in on the tile here. So I am going to start with placing the little heart here on top and taking my pencil and just trace around it. There we go. So that I know exactly where to put my pattern. So I'm turning it around here just to be able to draw on this tile without having problem with the hearts. So these patterns from Thomas can be quite challenging, but let's try it out. First we are going to make a grid of dots, so I'm just going to make a row of dot over the side here, going down around the same width and length as the other one, so I kind of make a square in between my dots. And again, one more. And you don't want to make this grid too small, because that will make it difficult for you later. and down here. Oops, I think my grid is actually getting smaller and smaller. So I'm going to turn my piece of paper a tiny bit. You can see that this is a square. So I'm going to make a line that is going on top of these 2 points. Then one that goes underneath. Don't arch them too much, but let them kind of be lying on top or under these dots. And down here. Then I'm jumping this row here and doing the same here. So first on top, exactly like over there, then under, then on top, and so on. Jump this row and do it again. This would be under, over, under. Turn around your paper. Now we are going to do the same. So I'm starting with under here because I can read the dot there and there. If I would do it on top, I would go through this line, and we don't want that. So I'm doing this one under. So this up here must be over. I'm gonna do that one as well. So that was under, so this is over. Under. Over. Under. And over, and this one doesn't really matter. And I have it here, and that would be under. Over, under the dot, and over the dot. And the same over here. This one would be under, over, under, over the dot, and that would be under. So we have this grid line now, and I'm going to find let me see, I need my help file here, wherever I have it. So here I have this one where it's going over, and there I am starting my line going down. So I have a line down in this row here. You can see that they're kind of all going downwards. And there I am making the line in the one that is going over. So it is a bit complicated. I'm jumping this one and doing the same over here. So placing my line in the exact same place as before. I would have the line there, jumping this one, and then I would have my line right here. Now I'm going back here, and I'm going into these rows where I didn't put a line, and I'm following the rows again. So you can see here the line goes this way. If you can just concentrate about this row. Then again, where the line is going over, I am making my half line, or my line that divides. Jumping this row, going down here, and so on. Going over here and doing the exact same thing. So this got a little crooked, so I have a line going down the middle of these rows here. It's kind of hard to show right here, but I hope you can see it anyway. Now we are going to make the triangular shapes, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this because this is the hard part. So this line is kind of going, that is under, so this one is over, and when it's over I am going to go out here and make a triangular shape and color that in. So this one is going over as well, so I'm going out here and making my triangular shape. And the same down here, going out and making my triangular shape. So on this line here, this is on top, so I'm going up here and making my triangular shape. The same here, going up and making my triangular. This is the top line, so I'm extending that one up to a tiny triangular shape. In the next row, this is the line going under, actually, so this is free to go a little further. And here it's this line that is going free to make a triangular shape. Here it's this line. So if you look, this line here is over the dots, so it's not colliding with another line, so I'm just extending that line and making the triangular shape. Then I'm going over here. So here this line is on top, so I can make that into a triangular shape. The same here, this line is on top. Here it's this line that's on top. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna turn this around because you can do it from each side of. So here you can see this line is kind of hitting on this line. So this line is free to go up. The same here, this line is going up and touching the other line here, so this line is free to go in to a triangular shape. The same here, it ends there, so I can go up here. This line is on top, so that can be extended. This line is underneath, so this line is on top and can be extended. And here it would be, let's see, this line that's on top, so that can be extended. So let's do it one more time, because I know this can be kind of confusing to watch. So I have my dot right here, so this way I know this one is hitting on this line here. It's ending there. So this line here is free. Now you can see we have the T shape here, so that can make the corner triangular shape. Here it's this line that is hitting this line here. So I'm just making the triangular the other way. I'm really looking at my lines here and the dot. I have my dot right here, so this line is actually hitting this line, so I can extend this line and make my triangular shape. Going to the next one, it's the opposite. So this way. I really hope that I'm making this clear enough here. It would be the other way, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see, because I would have something over here maybe. So this line is over and that's going under, so I would have a triangular shape right here. this looks like it's over as well. Does not really make sense. But that would be this way as well. But these out in the corner doesn't really matter. But now we have the pattern as it needs to be. So now you can go in and make some auras here. So I am going to take out this shape here. First of all, so I'm going to aura this line here. Then I'm auraing the triangular shape and all the way down the line. And I'm taking all the way down the line here and around the triangular shape. And then aura this line. There we go. And I'm gonna do that in all of these small rooms, and I need a little space to be able to work here. So going down this line, auraing the triangular shape here. And I'm just gonna do that everywhere. And if you have to turn your tile, please feel free to do so. So you can concentrate about one of these patterns at the time. My lines are a bit wonky today, but I think it will work out anyway. I have one right here. So up here as well, oops. And I can see, you might not be able to see that, but I can see the line of my heart underneath. So I'm just going to do where I have my heart shape, because I don't need to make the rest of this paper. Something's wrong right there, but that doesn't matter. It's in the edge, so it doesn't really affect the done picture. And my lines are really wonky today, but I think I will get it to work anyway. And I'm pretty sure that one is done wrong, this triangular shape right there, because that should be out and over. So I'm just gonna make my line like that, because that one is wrong. And my line down there, and another one on the other side. And this would be coming right here, like that. It can be a bit tricky in the ends, so I don't have any aura in this one. Just gonna do that really quick. There we go. So that is the done pattern. I actually think it's kind of looking really, really good. So I'm going to turn over my tile, and here you can see the pattern through the paper. That's the neat thing about this pattern. So I'm going to take a light blue Micron 01 for making something here on the back side. I'm going to fill in, I'm just taking one of these, and I'm going to carefully filling it in with some printons. And I am staying inside the aura line here. I might should have drawn up the aura line. I might do that in a second. So I'm just filling in this one. With some printons. There we go. And then when you turn it around, you can still see the pattern here, and I like that. So I am going to jump this shape and then do so I'm going to jump this shape and do it in this one. Just making these curly print-ons. And if you don't know this pattern, I will leave the name in the info box. No. And if you don't know this pattern, I will leave the name right here so you can find it. And I'm outside my heart, so that is totally fine. So I'm just gonna go down and make this one here. So I'm jumping all this and going down here. But you can do this just as you feel like. And you could put another pattern in here if you want to. It's all up to you. There we go. And I'm gonna jump this and do it up here as well. Remember to breathe. And don't grab too hard on your micron. Relax in your shoulders. And just let the mind flow wherever it wants to go. Or maybe it's just standing still. Yeah, and I have a corner of one of them here. And I think this one is also. So that is how it looks now. I'm going to take another color here. Let's see, do I have a pink? I do. So I'm going to take my pink Micron 01 and going back again here. And I think in this row, maybe, or maybe that one, just find one and start. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna fill that out with orbs. And I'm just taking my time with this. You can place big orbs or smaller orbs. So this is Tibbles. This is one of my mac and cheese tangles, and when I'm saying mac and cheese, it's like one of these comfort tangles, one of the ones you know that good that you just do it and you love it. Like mac and cheese is something you can do if you just want something to eat and you know it's good. Well, that depends if you like mac and cheese or not, but it's like a comfort tangle. There we go. And I'm going to jump down here and do the same. Remember to breathe. Relax your shoulders so you don't sit with them around your ears. And I see my line is going right here, so I don't have to do all of this room here. So I'm just gonna skip so I know I'm over the line. But I don't have to do everything outside my line. There we go. And I have a small piece of it up here, so I'm just gonna do this one as well. And again, I see my line, so I'm just going over it and nothing more. There we go, I like that. Let's see, so jumping this line, there's nothing. Jumping this line, there are nothing. So that is all with the pink color. There's so many things you can do here. You can color in some of these. You can do so many different things. I don't really know what I want to do right now. I could find some coloring thing. Let me see. Maybe a light blue. So this is a koi coloring brush pen. These are my favorite for Zentangles. And I'm thinking of just coloring in this one here. And it's a very, very light blue color, so it's all fine. Just coloring in this one place here. And this will leave stripes on the paper. If you don't like that, then don't color in with these pins. I just wanted a bit more happening here. I like this. And I'm gonna do this one as well. There we go. And then I have a tiny bit here of one on top of it all here. So I'm just gonna give that a tiny bit of color as well. There we go. I could put it in a pink. Just a second. I have a light pink as well. Also a koi coloring brush. This one is called, let's see, Lilac. And the other one was a light sky blue. if you want the names for those. So I'm just gonna color in this one over here. Let me get that a little up again. And this one. And then on the other side as well. You could put in another tangle here if you want to. But I want this to be something really cool for the window, or yeah, for the window. So I don't want it to be too heavy. And I see a spot where I forgot some of these print-ons over here. Right, this place is in there as well. So I'm just gonna do like that. And then I see that I need to color in this here as well with my blue. This part and this little corner up there. That's it. I think I am done with my decorating, so I'm just gonna pop my color brush back. And I'm going to cut this one out before I continue with my shading. That's the name. I'm just placing this on my line because there is a few places where my line kind of disappeared. So I'm just carefully cutting it out. And you want it to be as precise as possible so that we are sure that it can go into the heart shape later. There we go. Put that to the side. So here we have the little heart shape from one side and the other. And I'm going to the side where we made this pattern and taking my charcoal, and I'm trying to decide where to put some. I think here where this one is going under, I'm just gonna place some graphite, a shadow. Everywhere where it is going under. And with that I look at the lines here. So if you look here, the lines are ending right there. So this one is going under. I have that one. Let's see, I think I got everyone over there. Then I have this line here. And yes, I know I jumped this one because I want to do that from the other side. Or turn the heart around before I do that, not from the other side. So I'm gonna turn my heart around. And then oh, I missed one over there. Okay. So I'm going under right here. And not over as I just did, so I'm just gonna take my eraser and get rid of that. Making this to the shadow. And here. I forgot that one as well. Oh, that's because it's a different angle. Okay. This one, and here. Making it into a shadow. Over here. Then I'm gonna turn it a bit more, taking these. Like that. And here. Taking these first. And then I am having some right here as well, right here. And here. So you have to look really good to get all of these over and under stuff. Oh, so right here. And down here. I think I got everywhere now. And what a difference that makes. I think that really turns the pattern into something different. I really like this one. Turn that around. I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of shading here on the sides. You don't have to do this, but you can do this just like you feel like. Just like a little shading here on this back side as well. I kind of like that. So where I on the other side went, where everything went under, I am here doing it where nothing is going under. So it's like along the aura line. That's the word I was looking for. Just placing it along the aura line. And you will be able to see this through the front of the picture, but that's perfect. And just take your time with this. I'm a tiny bit sloppy with my shading here, but I want this kind of little more sloppy looking shades on this side. Maybe stop there. It's not that much on the back side, but you see it when I lift it up a bit. And the back side is actually looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna do it on all of these, because I kind of like this extra shading here. I got a little too much right there. And then here on this one. And on the blue that is hiding underneath. Then on the pink over here. There we go, this pink. And I need the pink in here as well. And then you're also seeing two ways of shading the pattern here from Thomas, and both of them are actually very cool. So you can take the underneath thing, or like here, the edge around the pattern. And this is kind of rounding off the pattern a bit, so it looks like it's kind of rounding on top. Personally, I like that. There we go. You could pop in some white charcoal as well if you wanted to. But I think I am going to leave it like this. I kind of like it like that. And I think it will be very pretty in a window. So I'm taking this little thing back, and I see there is kind of an edge right here for it to be lying flat on, and then you can maybe close this one again. There we go, like that. And now you can see the patterns from one side and the other side, and it's actually really pretty. Let's put this one back on there. There we go. So that was the one we made today. I have 3 more, so if you want me to do something in those, please tell me. So that's how it's look now, and you can use it in the window just like this, or on the Christmas tree if you want that. I think I'm going to put another ribbon on here to hang it in my window, because I don't like the red here to the pink and the blue, so I'm gonna put a blue in there, I think. Anyway, I tried to make this pattern look a bit easier to you, because it is a very complex pattern. You have to have a high focus on that, and even I had to do it a few times before it worked for me. But I hope I did break it down a bit better for you, so you can do it as well. I really like this pattern. It turned out so amazing. So that was the pattern for today. It was this one, and I will see you in a little week where we are continuing in our book. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.